Ahoy hoy! Been a while, very much so a while. Um, but real talk now. For those of you that don't know, my sister Kerry had a major heart attack back in February. Um, she's still with us, so she came back home yesterday. She was up in Harefield, cost lots of money to go and travel up there and stuff, and so there was a fundraiser started by Holly. Um, and tonight we are going to a charity ghost walk in aid of the fundraising thing. So it'll all go to like the aftercare and stuff because her heart's still very weak and gonna need a lot of help. So, but that's also why I haven't made any kind of videos recently because I wanted to make sure everything was good here first. But yeah, so I thought I'd vlog the experience of the ghost walk and see what happens. Might catch a ghost, we might not. My phone just got a Snapchat. But yeah, it should be fun. I'm going with the flatmates and other people, so hopefully they'll let me vlog there. If not, then this is a bit pointless. Yeah. Can't actually see it's you, but there we go, you're in the light now.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. Stop filming now.
Oh, ding.
Oh, ding.
So yeah, we just parked. There's lots of cars everywhere, isn't there?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'll actually be able to see anything in there on the camera, but it's worth a try. We are here. I would put the camera on me, but you can't see me because it's so dark. But yeah. Lottie's ready to feel the icy hand of a ghost on her thigh. I don't know.
I really hope not. I didn't mention that.
Yes, I've got this on night mode, but it's not really, yeah.
Oh, that's a great night mode.
Great night mode.
I'm so glad they can see all the fortune.
Can't even see the stars. Oh well. I think the indoors might be lit up a bit better. So this is the dowsing section. We have rods and pendulums and boards for the pendulums. So I'm going to go for a pendulum.
If you feel that it's better to stand out, eyes are closed, but you'll go, oh, and I'll go, because I'll be stood behind you. Okay. Alright, so keep your eyes completely closed. Sorry, I've got to do that with food, that's OCD, sorry. Keep your eyes completely closed and just go with whatever you, if you feel your body moving sideways or forward, just go with it. Okay. Yeah? Right. If there's anybody here in the room that wishes to speak with us, if you wish to communicate with us, you can use his energy to give us a sign that you're here. Definitely forward that time. Do you see? So if he looks like he's come towards you, go, oh, I'm going to take that as a yes sign that you go forward, and it'll be a no going backwards. Sure. Right, are you a male spirit? No? So he came my way then, do you see? So, female spirit. Now there is supposed to be a female spirit that's been seen walking around. Is that you? Backwards it. Right, now, we'd like to know a little bit more about you. Did you work here at the Redoubt Fortress? No? I think that's not
Yeah.
They come to you, so it's a yes. Yeah. Right, so you worked here. Did you work for the soldiers that were stationed here? Were you domestic help?
Yeah.
Right, did you work in the kitchens here? Did you used to cook food for the soldiers? Right. That's sort of in between, isn't it? Did you do everything for the soldiers? Yeah. Okay, so because they would have had people. Right, so now I'd like to find out when you lived. Did you live in the 19th century? During the First World and Second World War? No, that came back to me then. What about the 18th century? No? Let's brush my fingers. Right, so 17th century. you one of the early? Yeah.
Yeah.
So you were here when it was first built. Did you die here? Did you meet your death here in these walls? Let's go backwards. So no, you didn't die here. So because you worked here, it means that you were drawn back here. Is that right? No. Is there another spirit here that keeps you here?
Oh, yes.
Yes. Right, so far, female, about 17th century, worked here as domestic help, and is the one that people see around here. Are there any other spirits here in the room with you? No? So there's nobody here actually in this room with you? Apart from us, obviously. Are there any spirits here in the Redoubt Fortress itself? Is there anyone else that's passed that haunts it?
That's a yes.
I was going to say that's definitely going forward. Not coming my way. Right. So, anyone think of any more questions? Let's see how old you are. Were you in your teens when you died? No. Were you in your 20s? Yes.
Yeah.
So in your 20s you worked domestic help here, 17th century. Right, let's try and get you in now. Right, thank you very much for speaking with us.
Sorry.
Thank you very much for speaking with us. We'll leave you now. We're going to move on to somewhere else.
Ooh.
There we go. So,
Cool down thing. Apparently this is the bit where I kept all the ammo.
I think the cabinet's usually like that. So, what's that? Right. One of the things we've got to play with down here is thermal imaging camera. Ooh.
No one fun.
No. No, because it really does show up. One thing I will ask if any of you are using this, please use the wrist strap and hold it there because it is very expensive. It's probably the most expensive thing we own. So, this works literally point and shoot.
See, watching this through this camera, it just looks like someone's going to jump out at any point. Oh good, they're still coming. Did you just take a selfie? Oh. Oh. This is going to be like the found footage tape, isn't it? From the makers of Paranormal Activity. What is it?
It's a bunker.
Oh. Do you feel anything, Lottie? Do you feel anything?
I feel chilly.
I won't shine the light over. Let's see if I can pick it up on here. Cover the light up. Oh yeah, there's definitely a red
It's definitely a difference.
on that left seat.
Yeah.
That's spooky.
All around the window frames and the door frames, it's like hotter. Yeah.
Old radio.
This is one of the original Frank's boxes. Now, there's lots of other... Oh, just going to turn it off for the time being. There's lots of other groups that say they have Frank's boxes and they work with Frank's boxes. The guy that actually made the Frank's boxes only made a handful of them. They works on the principle that any sort of white noise from a radio, and it picks up different radio frequencies, can be used to channel spirits to talk to us. This is one of the original Frank's boxes. It's numbered. He's designed it all himself. You can see. It goes through all different radio channels. You'll pick up snatches of conversation and things like that. It works on the principle that if there's anybody that wants to talk with us, they can use this as a vessel to come through. And I've heard snatches of conversation come out of it for, you know, if there's anybody here within, it'll go, get out! Like, like, oh. But it could have been picked up from a random radio station, you never quite know. So it's all a bit of, some of it's a bit of pareidolia, but we'll have a go and see what's going on. Right. Right, if there's any spirits here in the room that wants to talk with us, can you tell me your name? What was your name? Do you want to speak with us? Radio. Radio. Did you hear that? Radio. Yes, we're using the radio to talk to you. What's your name? That could have been anything. You sound a bit like Felix, a bit like... Can you try again and give me your name? What did you get? Is this the female we were talking to earlier? Because that was a lady's voice. What was your name? Was that? That's something this, isn't it?
It sounds like Duchess.
Duchess. I mean, you can call yourself Duchess. It's fine. Did you used to work here? More music. Come on, if you're there, talk with us. Please.
It sounds like you said talk with me.
Do you want us to talk with you? I'm fine. Yes. You're fine to talk with us? Can you make a noise in the room for us if you're here? Yes? I'm going to turn the radio off now. Try and see if you can make a noise for us. You getting anything on that time? Now, you said you'd talk to us. Can you say yes or no? Hi. Did you hear? Oh well. Oh well.
I'm pointing it at the same spot and it's going crazy. It's like saying 12 and then it's saying 7. And then
It might be because it's might have been the battery in the back. Can you say that again? Anybody there? Yes, we're here. Fine. We're here, we're ready to talk with you. Is there anyone here in the team you wish to talk with? Liam. No, it sounded like a Liam, that's me.
Can you say it again?
$1 million. The reputation is that once you start Ouija board, you bring things home with you, you do all sorts of, you know, mostly kids play it, things like that. But to be absolutely honest, Ouija was, I mean, it was a kids' game. In America, they used to sell it in children's shops. And it is just another way of using your energies for spirits to communicate. You're not summoning something from the other world by using it. It's exactly the same as when you're using the pendulums or dowsing rods. You're using yourself to bring energies through to communicate with you. Now, like I said, nothing's compulsory. If anyone wants to play it, it's fine. I say play it. None of you want to have a go, but you don't have to. One thing we always do is, before we do the Ouija, we just ask anybody who wants to talk with us. And then when after we finished, we close the board down by thanking everyone for talking to us. And then that's how you close it down. And then by closing it down, you mean that you mentally close down anyone that you've been talking to, and then when you walk out the room, you leave everything in the room with you. And that's how it works. Like I said, I think it's, have you ever heard of the, what do they call it, magic blanket protection? When you're a kid and you're scared that there's something in your room, and you put a blanket over your head and it all goes away. Oh. Obviously the blanket doesn't ward off evil, but because you think it does when you're a kid, it does, and you feel safe as soon as you do it. If you mentally block anything from the board once you finish and you walk away from it, then you're going to walk away from it completely because you've mentally closed it down. That's how it works. Right, so if we have a go at doing this first, I'm not going to join in because I never do with Ouija board just because I'm your team leader. I could be going, pushing it all around. But when you put your fingers on just put your finger on, I know everyone goes, oh, but it's sideways and put it by the, no, because then it's not working. You need to actually have your finger on it. And the best thing to do when you have your finger on it is just, if it's, this is me doing it by the way, if it starts to move, just follow it. Just follow it round. Move it where it's moving. Don't try and hold it back, because you see some people when you look back on videos that it's starting to move, but you can see someone like with their finger in the same place because they're trying to hold it back. So just go with it when it goes. If it goes, it doesn't always work. They don't always like to use the Ouija. So yeah, so all of you, it doesn't matter what finger you use, 2 fingers, 1 finger, just put 1 finger on it.
Can you film it?
Oh yeah, of course. Right, because I'm not actually doing it myself, if one of you could ask the question, just say, come and speak with us if anyone's there.
Hello, is there anybody who would like to speak with us?
Can you move the planchette, please?
We know you're there. Do you want to talk to us?
Maybe you could tell us your name. What's your name?
What's the thing that's under? Goodbye. Oh.
G.
G.
Your name begins with G. G.S. Is S your surname? G.S.F.
Are they your initials?
Right, we're going to give you a little bit more energy. Thank you for talking with us. Right, if I get you to take your fingers off, rub your hands together. Jump around. Right. You alright to still feel?
Yeah.
Right, okay. So put the different finger on than you had before.
Different one.
Yeah. Just be completely new, that's it. And then
I'm not swearing at you.
if you talk again, because it likes your voice.
Okay. Would you like to talk to us some more? Your initials GSF? No. No, do you not want to talk to us? Would you like us to go away? No.
Maybe that was, no, it wasn't his initials.
That's
Her
not, it's not
initials.
your initials.
Do you want to try again with your first name? Can you spell your first name for us, please?
Can you spell your first name? Does it begin with a G?
No.
No.
What does it begin with? Show us. Show us the first letter of your first name, please.
J?
Okay. Are you a male? Well, that was quite strong.
No.
No.
It's a
So,
female.
girl names begin with J. Can you give us the second letter of your name, please? So it begins with a J. What's the next letter? Jay-Z. Come on, what's the next letter of your name? J.
U. J-Z-U.
I think it was just sort of going round. Juliet. Yes.
Yes, Juliet.
Are you the lady we were talking to earlier? If that's a yes, just go in a circle for me. No, I think it is. So, Juliet, could you please tell us how old you are? Are you still there?
Do you want to talk to us, Juliet?
Has she gone?
No. Do you not want to talk to us? Do you want us to go?
Okay, Juliet, we'll leave you in, what do you call it, peace and light, love and light, all of that. Thank you very much for speaking with us. Thank you.
Bye.
Sit.
Dad and Sean have gone to be brave somewhere, so I'm with the girls. That says a lot about me, doesn't it?
So, just in case anything happens in here, you get if you're getting like an overwhelm, when we were doing the Ouija board earlier, when I said Jay and you went, oh, Juliet, and like a couple of you went, I was thinking that. Any names that's coming through, anything that you're thinking that just comes pop your head, or just be like, oh, my right hand really hurts, and just go with it, just tell us, because you never know, that might be happening to them there as well, and be able to put it together. So, right. Now, if there's anybody here from the spirit world that wishes to talk with us, we have Dan and Sean are waiting to talk to you in the cells. Now, can you see if you can affect one of those? How's the team talking? Sounds like a clock.
Yeah, I feel like tap, tap, tap.
Yeah, I think it's a clock. It hums as well, doesn't it? Like a high pitched hum.
Yeah.
That's light.
I can imagine them sitting and then making noises to see if we hear
Now, Juliet, if you're still here, if you're still listening, we know that Dan and Sean really want to talk to you. Maybe see if you can move something in the cells. Can you touch one of them?
I can definitely hear him talking.
I've got to them, don't talk to each other. And they're like, okay. I'm going to go back now. Are you talking to each other? No. You're supposed to be concentrating.
Maybe it's the chill of death. Oh shit. On you. We're talking to ghosts, but the girls are discussing fashion choices.
Just chill, eh? Maybe it's the ghost.
Yeah, it could be the ghosts making it chilly. So.
Anything?
Paint fell off the wall.
Did it?
Yeah.
Was it definitely paint falling off the wall?
That's what I was about to try and figure out. Some of the paint did fall off the wall.
Was it like someone's brushed against it?
No, it kind of sounded like it just kind of went. It sounded more like a rock.
Really?
It was coming out, yeah.
Oh. Do you want me to hold that?
Okay.
You have to change finger again.
That doesn't really matter. Right, was that you that knocked the paint off the wall? Come on, we know there's a spirit in here with us that's moved the paint from the wall. Do you want to talk with us?
What's in your hand?
Something just dripped on you.
Yeah, there's going to be loads of condensation here, isn't there?
I don't know. Because we're all breathing in here.
One of you lot talk. Oh, there was a very nice orb that just went up there then.
Oh. Is there anyone there?
Is there any other spirit here apart from Juliet that wants to talk with us? We know Juliet doesn't want to come through. Is there anyone else that wishes to speak? Oh.
Yes.
H.
T? HRT? Yes.
Hurts? Hurts you? Is that what you're trying to say? No. Could you please give us the first letter of your name? What's your name? Can you give us the first letter, please?
S?
S. Are you a male spirit?
S-R?
Are you a male spirit?
Could be for a woman.
Are you female?
I'm so confused.
We're all a little bit confused. Are you a male spirit? Could you go to yes or no for us? Are you a male spirit?
Are you gender neutral? You just never know.
What did they say first name started with?
S.
S.
Does your first name start with S?
Is your name Sam? Susan? We could be here all night.
Do you still want to talk to us? S.
Is that the letter to your first name?
Could you move the planchette? Oh, that is the letter of your first name. See what it's doing now? See the way it's twisting like that? If one person was pushing that, it wouldn't twist. That's no, isn't it? A no.
No. So its name, your name doesn't come.
Are you trying to spell out a name? No.
Can you read? Can you read all right?
Are you a child? Maybe they might be too young to read.
Should we ask you just yes or no questions?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for talking with us. Thank you.
A night of adult ghost hunting, the children have decided to play.
Children should play.
Anna, what is this you're building?
I'm building a tower.
Say that again?
A tower. It's the
tower.
Krypton factor.
The Krypton Factor.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, no, Kerry used to watch it, I think. And Sarah, and my other sister
My
Sarah.
brother used to.
So, guys, what do we take from this experience? Juliet. We spoke to someone called Juliet. We got dripped on.
Didn't find Romeo then.
Didn't find Romeo. We made Dan wobble. Dan doused as a wobbling man,
Dan Dow's as a wobbling man.
and we spoke to the radio people. I don't know if we're going to hear anything on the EVP, but if we do, I'll link it in the under crux section of the video. So, yeah. Oh, and the tickets raised £550 for the GoFundMe page, which I will link also in the description. So, yay! Well, that was fun. I want to just say thank you to P.I.G.S, who ran the night. They are the Paranormal Intelligence Gathering Service, and they are Sussex-based, I believe, and especially to our team leader as well, who was called Lauren. She gave us a great night and made it really fun. And also thank you to all the people that turned up, bought tickets, and raised money for my sister's fund, which raised in total £550. So that's amazing, and me and my family are just incredibly thankful for everyone that's done that. So I will link both P.I.G.S and the GoFundMe page in the description box below if you want to have a look. And if you see any ghosts in the footage, point it out with the timestamp in the comments, and yeah. And if you fancy going on one of these, I would highly recommend it. I've never been on one before and it was really fun, so I will leave it at that. I will intend to make more videos soon, but my laptop's dire and rubbish and whatever, so it all depends on that, basically. But yes, thank you again. Bye.